back, everybody. So today we're going to have the first tasting of my Citra Galaxy IPA beer. Now, the Citra and Galaxy were from the Yakima Valley Hop box that I got. If you haven't, go back and watch that video. I believe his name was Cheeky Saver. He told me, I put in the video, hey, tell me what kind of hop combinations you want to see and I'd make them. So he listed 4 of them, and I put them in my spreadsheet correctly, but when I made the beers in Beersmith, I switched them. So he wanted like Citra and what was the second one? Azaka, then like Galaxy and Medusa. And I did Citra Galaxy, then I did Azaka Medusa. So I will do another batch of those because I have all the hops. But I wanted to taste this first, see if we wanted to add any malts. Again, for anybody new, I wanted to start kind of basic with the malt and then build on that. So for this Citra Galaxy, 2 pounds, 8 ounces of 2-row. Then for the hops, 0.25 ounces of Citra at 30 minutes, 0.25 ounces of Citra at 10 minutes, 0.25 ounces of Galaxy at 10 minutes, 0.25 ounces of Galaxy at 5 minutes. Whirlpool 170 for 15 minutes, 0.25 ounces of each Citra and Galaxy. Then for the dry hop, we're using 0.25 ounces of each one of them 3 days into fermentation. This was bottled on 130, finished at 7 bricks, so 7.77% ABV. So let's go ahead and open this. Now, for the tabs, I use the small pearl tablets when I bottle. I bottle directly out of the fermenter. This one is using 7. I think they say use 4 per 12 ounces, so that would be 8 per 24. These are 22 ounce, so I tried 7. This is using the Yakima Valley caps, so we'll see how those turn out. Kind of good hiss out of there. I didn't check the smoke because I was talking. Let's go ahead and pour this, see what we think. Now for something like this, the body, is it going to be 100%? Probably not, because we're only using 1 malt. Could we get it? Yes. This, I'm thinking the malt's going to be taken over by all the hops we're using. We are using a full ounce of hops in a 1.25 gallon batch. So actually, we're using 2 ounces of hops in a 1.25 gallon batch. Head is white from what I have, not even a quarter finger of head. Color is very orange, like a burnt orange haziness. Not sure where the haziness is coming from. Let me check, because on some of these I did, okay, this is using US-05 yeast. On some of these I did start using different kind of yeast just to play around with it. We'll have one here coming up soon that I did use a different yeast on. So the haziness, usually the haziness is from protein or some kind of low flocculation yeast that's going to leave protein suspended, leave yeast suspended. So maybe next month this will settle out, but I'm not 100% sure why it's so hazy when all we're doing is using 2-row. But good, almost New England IPA color. Let's go ahead and smell. Tropical fruit, juicy fruit. There is a little bit of like a graininess to it, toasted bread, lightly toasted bread, but really that tropical fruit, juicy fruit is what sticks out the most in my mind. Maybe a touch of like a passion fruit, almost a dirty foot is what I call passion fruit. There's a tiny bit of that coming out, but that tropical juiciness is what I get the most of out of this. Let's go ahead and taste. It actually, very big, dank hop flavor. That dankiness of that hop, almost like it's over hopped, which it could be for a 1 gallon batch using 2 ounces of hops. it's like that dakiness is there, but you're still getting that tropical fruit juice in there. The body is on the lighter side. Definitely needs some more backbone for all those hops in there. There is some bitterness on the end, and on this one I did not put the IBUs. Just for comparison, we'll talk about it in the next one. But this, the Azaka Medusa one, I did put on here, and Beersmith is saying that this is 67.4. 13. So we're dealing with a lot more alpha acid in the Citra and in the Galaxy than we are the Azaka Medusa. So I'm guessing this is up around 80. It does hit you in the back, maybe a touch of alcohol in there. But overall, I think it's good. Like I said, I think it needs some more backbone. Maybe next month that hop sharpness will fade a little bit and age and just settle down some. It seems like it's kind of harsh right now. But yeah, you're getting that solid tropical fruit. I would say a mixed, generic, very juicy tropical fruit, but that big, harsh hop taste is there. Like, it's very, very young. I don't want to say it's the hops that's burning, but that hop bitterness is really sticking around, and I think it's a little too much right now. But I would associate that hop burning with a very young beer. Very smooth though, but because this is hop to the, I shouldn't say to the max, but 2 ounces of hop in a 1 ounce thing, I could see that happening. So yeah, I do think this is good. Now also what I did make a New England IPA out of this, so I will have that tasting coming up soon. But yeah, overall this is good. Like I said, it needs some more. Maybe I'll add a little bit of different kind of malt, maybe 2 or 3, maybe some Crystal 40 or something in there, just to give it a little bit more backbone and see what we get out of that. But yeah, so far so good. It tastes fine. We'll see what the next couple months bring. So if you like this video, check some more videos out over here, and until next time, happy brewing.